Alright, so I'm at Six Flags New England today for the first time, and just got here, gonna head into the park. Not sure what to expect from this park. I've heard pretty good things about it, but we'll see. And there it is, Deja Vu from Magic Mountain. I remember riding it a month before it closed. Last time I rode it, got front row staggered seat. No longer has the staggered seats. I'm gonna see how long the wait is. If the wait is long, I'm gonna get Flash Pass after riding it. Alright, so Goliath was a little long, so I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm gonna go see Superman, and then I'm gonna go get Flash Pass. Alright, so I just got off Superman the ride for the first time. Got very back row, and that was really good. Not as good as I was hoping it would be, but it was still a pretty good ride. The restraints are not bad at all. I don't know what people are complaining about. They're really comfortable. And the air time's really good on it. There's a few weaker moments of ejector, and then there's a few strong moments of ejector. Not the best steel coaster in the world by any means. But it's probably the best Superman ride there is. Alright, so I just rode Deja Vu from Magic Mountain here at Six Flags New England as Goliath. And it has the new Premier trains, which I think are a lot better. I'm the only person to ever say that. I think they are a lot better. It's a little bit rougher, but overall I think it's better. They are better trains. The restraints are much more comfortable, and I just overall really enjoyed this ride. Also got on Wicked Cyclone, and I do have to say that one was a little disappointing, but also at the same time a great ride. I was hoping it would be my new #1 steal. Not quite there. It's up there with Medusa Steel Coaster. I'm not sure which is better, Medusa Steel Coaster or Wicked Cyclone. Both are very good rides. Maybe if Medusa Steel Coaster was running full speed, it probably would have been my new #1. Or I mean, my #1 RMC hybrid. But yeah, with this, it's about the same as Wicked Cyclone. Alright, so I just rode Joker. This is my first 4D free fly coaster. I was actually thinking the first one was going to be whatever the one is at Nagashima Spa Land, but I took a surprise trip here, and this is actually my first 4D free spin. And this one is weaker than some of the others. This one has less magnets. It has the magnet there. On the green side, it has it there, and then on the purple side, it has another one there, and then that's the only magnets on the ride that encourage flips. So there's not many of them. But it is a fun ride. I prefer Green Lantern First Flight over this. Green Lantern's a lot more intense. This one's not super intense. But I even got a good ride on it too. It started flipping pretty fast. I think I got 2 or 3 flips on it. I mean, my record on Green Lantern is 8, so I don't think this could beat it. Also, a weird thing I want to point out is that Joker's entrance is actually on the other side of this midway, so you see it all right here in the line right there, but you have to walk all the way around, which is kind of annoying. Alright, so I reserved Flash Pass for Superman. Now time to go ride Superman the Ride. So I rode Superman the Ride again. Now I reserved Catwoman's Whip, which is Zir Tivoli. And it's the same one that was at Six Flags Mexico. It's the same one as Tsunami. So, pretty typical layout. It's also the same as Cobra at Discovery Kingdom. So, if you've ridden one, you've ridden them all. But I gotta get the credit for it. Alright, time to go ride the park's SLC. Apparently the 2 SLCs I have ridden previously are the better ones, so we'll see how good this one is. So it turns out Lightning Racer actually has quite a bit of a line, so I did Joker instead. This time I got the green side, and I got back row as well. I don't know if I like it better, it's just different. First drop's pretty intense right there. You gotta, it encourages a flip there, and if you sit back, it just flips super fast. It's a pretty cool ride. Prefer the Intamin Zack spins though. The just did the Parks Wild Mouse, which is Gotham City Gauntlet. And it's not awful, but it's better than Coast Rider at Knott's. But it's old. I think it's the old Kentucky Kingdom one. It's got the older lap bar, so it covers both seats. Interesting ride, but it does have a super long line, and they're not loading it very fast or very efficiently. They're keeping many open seats. They almost let me ride by myself and not put anyone near me. I know at the last minute they put someone next to me, but they were running it with only a few. They were not running it full capacity. So I just did the zombie coaster, which is Pandemonium during Fright Fest, and it's got this cool lighting package. Looks very cool at night. Worst Become a Boomerang I've ever ridden, even worse than the one in Mexico City. That one is bad. Alright, so I did Wicked Cyclone a couple of times. I did it very back, just to see what it's like very back, even though row 11's better. And then I did row 1 on it, and row 1 I think is the better ride.
Are you vlogging?
Yeah.
Can I get in?
Yeah, sure.
Hey.
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
YouTube, really?
Great American Coasters.
Great American what?
Coasters.
Coasters, bro.
All about coasters.
Have you been on? I would suggest
A bunch all over the country and in Mexico.
If you're on a Great American Coaster, definitely be hammered.
Wait, hold up, Chris. I actually worked at Six Flags. I met a lot of people who have done stuff like this. How many followers, subscribers do you have?
YouTube has 500 something, or no, 600 something, and then Instagram is like 8,000.
Dude, definitely gonna follow you. That's crazy. You gonna put this on Instagram?
Oh, we'll see.
Alright.
So I was gonna go do Superman again, but it has an hour and 30-minute long wait, so I'd rather skip it. I've already done it twice today. That's enough for me. Now I'm walking through one of the scare zones by Superman. That's my mommy. What is that? It's because they actually used an old water slide piece right there. I don't know if you noticed that or not. Yeah, but it's an old water slide piece. Alright, and that will conclude this day at Six Flags New England. Got 4 rides on Wicked Cyclone, 3 on Joker, and 2 on Superman, the ride, and then 1 on everything else. It's a pretty good day here at Six Flags New England. A few new top 5 coasters. I would say Superman and Wicked Cyclone are top 5 coasters.